Hey there, so I'm gonna bring you a video. We're gonna go for 30 minutes. This is designed for your high schooler, your teenager, or middle schooler. Really, it could be for anybody, but we're gonna really get down to the basics. So I want us to begin in mountain pose, and I want you to really ground down through those feet. So the lighting's a little strange, there's sunlight coming in. So just kind of bear with the way the light, I can't figure out how to change that, I have no blinds. So you're gonna ground down through those feet. And actually go ahead and come up onto those heels, lift those toes up, lift the balls of the feet up, and let's just sort of play with that. And then shift your weight into the balls of your feet and your toes, and then come back down. Shrug the shoulders up towards your ears and then roll them back and down. Bring your palms down by your side. So you're grounded down. I might shift the mat a hair. So you're ground down through your feet. Now I want you to imagine you're hugging your skin to your muscle and your muscle to your bone. So it's not this. We're firing up those arms, engaging the muscles, feeling them contract. Pull your belly button in and up towards your spine and up like you're zipping up your belly button up in towards your rib cage, or imagine there's an elevator down there by your pubic bone and you're drawing it all the way up into your chest or into your throat. And then imagine there's a golden thread at the top of your head and it's drawing you up towards the sky. And then from here, I just want you to lean forward. Leaning forward, noticing the muscles that are working. So we're really trying to ground down through our mountain pose, finding our inner strength. And then slowly shift your weight back to center, and then shift your weight into your heels. And I just want you to become aware of which muscles, are working to keep you standing up. So just notice what you notice. I want you to bring awareness to what's taking place right now in your body. Not what was happening before this, not any phone calls you had or screen time that you've had, video games, FaceTime, Snapchats, anything that's going on outside of this room, your mat, this moment. Try to let that go and just really focus in on your body, what's happening right this second. And then I want you to bring your weight back to center. Now shift your weight to the left. That's not a lean. We're just shifting the weight into the left foot, noticing what is taking place to keep us standing upright. What do we feel? And then bring your weight back to center and then shift your weight to the right. Noticing what you notice, what muscles are firing up, what's happening to the left foot, the left leg. And then slowly come back to center. Finding that mountain. Now I would like you to close your eyes. Noticing the ground underneath your feet. Bring awareness to the space around your body. Notice the space in the front of your body. Notice the space on the back side of your body. The space between your arms and your rib cage or your side body. Bring awareness to the space around your head. And then I want you to notice the sounds that you hear. Notice the sounds closest to you. And then notice the sounds that are further away from your body. Notice the sound of your breath bringing awareness to your breath and how it moves through your body. And then slowly begin to open your eyes, gazing around the room where you are, and just notice the colors that you see, the objects that you see, the textures that you see. Simply noticing what you notice. And then bring awareness to the taste in your mouth. So kind of touched on all senses. And then slowly bring your palms together in front of your heart. Press those thumbs right there into your heart so you can feel the rib cage rise as you breathe in. So big deep breath in. Fill your belly up. Feel the chest rise and expand out towards the arms, and then exhale slowly out through your nose. Let's do 2 more. Big deep breath in. And then exhale. And last one, inhale. Exhale. So if you're not at the front of your mat, step to the front of your mat. And let's go ahead and bring our hands up overhead. So you're gonna inhale. So the palms are down by your side. Inhale those arms up. Hands come together above your head. And then exhale, slowly float the hands all the way back down. So remember, we're doing a nice beginner yoga practice or mindfulness practice, bringing our awareness to the present moment right here, right now. Inhale, bring those hands back up. This time, gaze up at the thumbs, and then this time, exhale, slowly float the hands all the way back down. We're gonna add to this part by clasping the hands behind our back. Inhale, lift the arms up. And then exhale, lower those hands all the way back down. Bring those palms down by your side. Inhale the arms all the way back up. Exhale, swan dive the hands all the way back down. Once again, clasp the hands behind your back. Inhale, lift the arms up, opening up through the heart space, getting a nice stretch across your chest. And then slowly lower those arms back down. Last one, palms up, inhale, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, slowly float those hands all the way back down. Clasp the hands behind your back. Inhale, lift the arms up. And then exhale, slowly lower those arms back down. Final one, inhale, arms up. This time, gaze up, exhale, swan dive. Bring those arms out nice and wide. Swan dive those fingertips all the way down towards the floor. Folding forward here. So you're here, maybe the fingertips are on the ground, maybe they aren't, but I want you to bend your knees back and forth nice and slow. Bend your left knee, bend your right knee. Notice what you notice in the back of your legs, maybe in your low back, your hips. And then slowly take opposite elbows here. Let your head hang down towards the ground. Let the arms drop, let the shoulders drop down towards the ground. Maybe work to straighten those legs. And just sway from side to side. Shaking your head, maybe yes and no. Shaking those shoulders and arms. And then slowly release the fingertips down towards the floor. Inhale, roll yourself up. One vertebrae at a time. Bringing those shoulders up, back and down. Palms down by your side, finding your mountain pose. And just notice how you feel. Feel that fresh new oxygen traveling down through your legs, your limbs, your hips. And then again, inhale those arms up. Exhale, swan dive the fingertips all the way down towards the ground. Folding forward. And then inhale, reverse swan dive your hands all the way back up. Bring the palms together, lower the hands down in front of your heart. So to add on, we're gonna begin with another, we're gonna add to that with a halfway rise. So as we flow through the sun salutation, roll the shoulders up, back and down. Now I want you to hold them here. Kind of feels like you're pressing your shoulders into the wall behind you. You might feel a little engagement in your upper back there. Palms are down by your side again. The arms are nice and strong. I want you to inhale and then exhale, fold forward halfway without rounding through your shoulders, because that's what people want to do. And then inhale, rise all the way up to standing. And then again, fold forward. And then exhale, rise up. And then one more inhale, fold forward, and then rise. So now we're gonna add that to it, but I wanna make sure your halfway lift is correct. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, swan dive the fingertips all the way down towards the floor. So now we're gonna rise from the ground. So you're gonna inhale, rise halfway, get the shoulders on the back, find that same feeling you had when you were standing. I like to bring my arms alongside my rib cage, so the arms are alongside your body, reaching towards the wall behind you. That's gonna help get the shoulders on the back. Exhale, fold forward, fingertips down towards the ground, forward fold. Inhale, reverse, swan dive your hands all the way back up. So we're gonna do that one more time. Exhale, swan dive the fingertips all the way back down towards the floor. Inhale, rise halfway, get your shoulders on your back, palms face down, fingertips reach towards the back wall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse, swan dive your hands all the way back up. Last one. Exhale, swan dive the fingertips all the way down. Inhale, rise halfway, get those shoulders on your back. Exhale, forward fold. This time I want you to plant your hands, bend your knees, and take a big step back with your right foot. So you're finding a runner's lunge. Now I don't know if you can see me, I'm gonna kind of switch directions so you can. So here we are in our runner's lunge. Shift your weight forward, shift your weight back. Feel that nice stretch in the hip flexor. Maybe lean into your right hand, lean into your left hand, and go ahead and lower the knee down. As you're ready, rise up. Hands come together, clasp those hands, interlace those fingers, place them on the top of the left thigh, lunge into the front leg. Pull the belly button in. Shoulders are up, back, and down. Try not to round here. And then let's go ahead and bring our hands in front of our heart. And then from here, you can send your hands up towards the sky. Gazing up towards the sky, arms reaching. Again, you're hugging skin to muscle, muscle to bone, nice and strong. Big deep breath in. Exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, bring the palms together, lower those hands all the way down to the floor. And from here, you're going to walk your hands back, your hips back as your left toe points up towards the sky, and feel that stretch in your hamstring. Maybe you shift your weight into the right hip, lean to the left. You could point your toe in towards your belly button or towards the right. Bring your toe back to center, take it over to the left, and just notice how the stretch changes. Bring the foot back to center. And then slowly walk yourself forward. Bring your hands to either side of your foot. Slide your left knee back to meet your right. So we're gonna find just a modified plank here. And then we'll find our full plank. So you're gonna come up onto the balls of your feet. Lift those heels up, lift up out of the shoulders, nice and strong. Pull the belly button in. Shift your weight forward, shift your weight back. And then you're gonna press up and back downward facing dog. So it's like you're trying to create an upside down letter V with your body. Bend your left knee, bend your right knee, left and right. And then on your inhale, look up in between those hands and slowly walk yourself to the front of your mat, finding your forward fold. And then inhale slowly, relaxing those arms, roll yourself all the way up to standing. Bring your shoulders up, back, and down, finding your mountain pose again. Just close your eyes. Notice how your legs feel. And then slowly open those eyes. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, swan dive the fingertips all the way back down towards the floor. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Plant those hands again, bend the knees, and this time take a big step back with your left foot. So it's just the other side, right? The right foot is forward. Shift your weight forward. Come up onto the balls of your feet. Shift your weight back, maybe to the right. Ooh, and to the left, and just notice how things change. And then slowly lower that left knee down. So the left knee comes down. You're gonna clasp those hands or interlace those fingers. Maybe stack them one on top of the other. Lunge into the front leg. Feel the opening in your hip flexor. And then as you're ready, we'll take it to where our hands are in front of our heart, adding to each pose a couple little extra steps, and then slowly sending the hands up towards the sky. Gaze up towards the sky. Big deep breath in here. Exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Slowly bring the palms together. Lower those hands all the way down in front of your heart. Bring your hands all the way down to either side of your foot. And then go ahead and slowly walk your hands back. Shift your hips back, toe points up towards the sky. And again, little lean maybe. Little lean the other direction. Maybe point the toe. And I want you to try and explore with your own body, like what feels good. Like I'm drawing a big circle with my toe here. And then I'm gonna point the toe in towards my midline, in towards the center of my body, which would be my belly button. And then slowly bring the foot back to center. And then slowly walk yourself forward. And you can lift the back knee up and then step the right foot back to meet the left. So you're finding that plank again, right? This time we're gonna slowly lower down, chaturanga, the elbows in tight. So you wanna keep a shelf. You're trying to make a shelf with your elbow. Okay, so the elbows rotate in. The eye of the elbow rotates towards the thumb. And your elbows and arms should touch your rib cage all the way down. So it's not your traditional push-up. Exhale, slowly lower your chest all the way down to the ground. And then inhale. Hands are on the ground, shoulders are away from the ears, down on the back. Elbows in tight, lift up just a little bit, finding the cobra pose. Squeeze your glutes, press the tops of your toes into the floor. Feel your kneecaps lift up off the ground, belly button in and up. And then exhale, chin to floor. Inhale, press yourself up and back. Downward facing dog. Shift your hips over to the right. Shift your hips over to the left. And then slowly lower down onto your knees. Cross your legs behind you and roll over onto your bottom. So here we are. I promised you 30 minutes, so we won't go over. So I want you to drop your knees over to the left, and I want you to drop your knees over to the right. Okay. So I want you to bring your feet wider than your mat, and just drop your legs left and right. Notice how they feel. Little movement in those hips. And then go ahead and heel toe those feet back together. Extend those legs out. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, fold, reach. Try to keep a nice long line from your tailbone to your fingertips instead of rounding through the shoulders. And then slowly lower your hands down. So your hands are down on your feet, maybe they're on your shins, and maybe they are on your thighs. Wherever they are, I want you to be comfortable in a nice, comfortable stretch. And then take a big deep breath in. Exhale, sink and fold. Again, inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, sink and fold. And then one more inhale. Exhale, sink and fold. And then inhale, bring those hands up. Exhale, flip those hands all the way down. We're gonna find our pizza slice feet. So make those legs nice and wide. And your toes may wanna drop back behind you. But I want you to bring them to where they're pointing right up towards the sky. Maybe they drop forward, but I want you to bring them right to where they point, your big toe points up towards 12 o'clock or towards the sky. I want you to bring your hands right here. I want you to roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Sit up nice and tall, and then slowly begin to walk your fingertips, not rounding through the upper back. Keep that nice long spine. Walk your fingertips forward, tiny little movements with your fingers, slowly inching your way out towards the front of your mat. So my hands are right here in front of my mat. Go ahead and I'm gonna walk my hands over to the right. Okay, I'm down low. And then I'm gonna walk my hands forward, kind of out to the right. My left fingertip is reaching, my left hand is reaching through the fingertips, getting a stretch down the left side of my body. And then I'm gonna slowly walk my hands all the way back to center, and then take them all the way over to the left. Reaching through the right fingertips, getting a nice stretch down the right side of the body, and then slowly walking my hands back in. Now I'm back to center, big deep breath in, and exhale, sink a little bit deeper into your forward fold. Now I can get my elbows on the ground, my forearms, and now we're gonna go the other direction. So we're gonna walk our hands over to the left, maybe a little bit further, this time reaching through the fingertips, and then slowly take your hands all the way over to center, bringing them all the way over to the right, reaching through the left fingertips, and then walking them back to center, and maybe you're even lower this time. Inhale, slowly walk those hands all the way back in. Bring your hands to either side of your thighs. Bring those feet together, finding your butterfly. I want you to just flutter your butterfly wings. Sit up nice and tall, bring your legs to a still position. Inhale, and then exhale, fold forward, rounding through the upper back. Pull the belly button in, create a nice C shape with your body. With your back. And then very slowly roll yourself all the way up. We're gonna do one final stretch, which is a twist, and also get into the hip. So extend your right leg out, bring your left leg across your right leg. Your left hand comes behind your body. Take your right arm, grab hold of your right leg, and twist. And feel that nice stretch in your hip, feel that nice twist in your back. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Slowly unwind, coming back to center. Extend your left leg out, bring your right foot in, right hand behind your body. Inhale, grab your left leg, exhale, twist. Feel that nice stretch in your hip, your glutes. Big deep breath in, exhale. Slowly bring yourself all the way back to center. Hug those knees in, lower yourself all the way down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Close your eyes. Rock from side to side. Give yourself your own personal back massage. Slowly lift your head up, hug your chin into your knees, big squeeze. And then slowly lower your head back down. Close your eyes. Extend your legs out in front of you. Bring your arms down by your side. And allow yourself to sink into stillness. Bringing awareness to where your body touches the ground. So today we are just focusing on being in the present moment, right here, right now. This can be one of the hardest poses to do because we want to get up. We might be thinking about our next phone call or the fun we might be having this upcoming weekend. We might be thinking about a video game or school or homework or family life. And so I just want you to try to shut all of those thoughts down. And they're going to come up. All of a sudden you might notice you're thinking about this or that, or what you want to eat, or that you're hungry, or maybe you start to have an itch and you want to scratch it. When those things happen, just bring your awareness back to your breath and just notice your breath. Notice the breath as it enters in through your nose. Notice the breath as it travels down the back of your throat into your belly and your lungs. Notice the sound of your breath. Notice the rise and fall of your chest and belly with each and every inhale and exhale. Keeping your awareness focused on your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Noticing the rise and fall of your chest and belly. Noticing your body, where your body touches the ground. Notice your fingers and toes. And then slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. I promised you just 30 minutes. So we're going to wrap up hopefully right at 30. Maybe circle your wrist, your ankles. Inhale those arms up overhead. Reach towards the back wall. Point your toes and flex your feet. Big deep breath in. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest, big squeeze. Slowly roll over onto your favorite side. Rest your arm right there. Rest your head right there on your arm. And then slowly press yourself all the way up. I'm a couple, maybe 20 seconds late. So let's finish up. Bring those hands to heart center. Let's take a big deep breath in. Exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Hands to your forehead. Thank you so much for practicing with me this morning. It is the light and love in me that honors the light and love in you. Namaste.